All right. Very good evening, all of you. I hope you are able to hear me, and I hope you are able to see the screen. Right. So, good evening, all of you. Good evening, Ganesh, Sanjana, Narek, Ankita, Meghna, Viresh, Ankit. Good evening, guys. Sakshi, good evening. Good evening, Adesh. Good evening, Ashutosh, Kishore, Meghna, Monisha, Advait, Morvin. Good evening. That you have to figure out, Athar. That you need to figure out. Good evening, Preksha. Good evening, Chetan, Gaurav. Good evening. Good evening, Pritesh. Good evening, Pranav. Good evening, Chandbaswa. Good evening, Vinayak. All right. So, we'll start our class. Good evening, Siddharth. I am doing good, Siddharth. How are you doing? That's great, Siddharth. Quite great one. Good evening, Vadiraj, Prajwal, Sushma. Good evening, guys. Chalo. We'll start our class. Anybody would like to say anything? You can speak up on the chat. I'll give you 5 seconds for that. Keetan, has he joined? Keetan, good evening. All right, got it. Pritesh. Yes, Preksha, you can say. Go ahead. All domestic cricketers are proving their worth now. Correct, Mohit. You're right. Thank you so much, Preksha. Did not understand the second image. I'll tell you. Thank you so much, Preksha. Keetan, Adesh wanted to ask you, how did you felt after the CSK's loss yesterday with Rajasthan Royals? This is what Adesh wanted to ask you. Not really, Saksha. Morvin, my favorite team is none as such. From the beginning, I have been supporting Punjab. And NGD was given money to make CSK lose. Not only NGD, Piyush Chawla, Ravindra Jadeja, everyone. I know even Punjab lost. I'm not very emotionally connected. Yeah, RCB or CSK. I'm just like, okay. Not really, because I'm saying that's why I don't support Punjab. I support Punjab because of Yuvraj Singh. So Yuvraj Singh first team was Punjab. So I used to like Yuvraj Singh a lot. That's the reason. Yesterday match was fixed. Obviously, whole IPL is fixed. Stop watching IPL. Keetan wants to say Dhoni's 3 sixes were satisfying, Adesh. We will come back stronger. After all, we are the kings since season 1. This is what Keetan wants to say, Adesh. Okay? How? I don't know, Sushma. I have no answer for that. Let's see, Adesh says. Yes. I feel like I am doing a cricket commentary here. I feel like I am doing the cricket commentary here. So I will not make this chemistry class into a what do we say? IPL class. So I'll start my class. Yes, I know that, Pritesh. Like Sidhu Paji. Yes, like Sidhu Paji. Correct. You can't say that, RR really played well yesterday. They really played their heart out. Even I was topper. I was never the topper. Who said that? So guys, you can see this. Pranav has made a claim. RR is his favorite. So the day RR loses, you can nail Pranav. True, Preksha. So let's move on. Really, I was not a topper. I was never a topper. Rohan, chalo, let's move ahead. So some of you have not understood the second images. I will tell you. This is something like which happens generally in every class scenario. So generally there are some people always you will find in class, right? You will always find some people in your class who will write 30 sheets in the exam. Extra sheet karke, they'll fill 30 sheets, right, in exam. And then after finishing the 3 hours of the exam, they'll be like this. I wrote a lot, right? Cracking their fingers, correct? Then every class there are some people like that, no doubt. Then when you go outside, out of the examination hall, you pick up your bag, keep your cardboards in your bag, and you ask. If you ask them, how was your exam? Their expressions like, I didn't write anything. I was so scared. I didn't write anything. I forgot everything. So the second image is like that. I hope Chaitra you understood this now. Okay? This is a typical scenario. So this is a typical scenario in every school. Array, see, I'll tell you there are two types of people. One who are kind of, yeah, whole class being that guy, correct, Gaurav. See, generally I never filled the extra sheets. If you see my score grades, even in IIT, even everywhere, if you see my score grades, they are not magnificent, right? I didn't score 10 CGPA out of 10. I scored barely 8.5 CGPA. So I was not the topper, I was kind of average student. Okay? So you can't say I was a topper. Of course, I was not. Okay? Chalo. So let's move ahead. There is nothing called topper basically. You should forget that word. It's all about learning, understanding well. That's what matters at the end of the day. This is what I feel. Okay? Whether you score or you don't score, right? It's a matter of, to certain extent, luck, to certain extent, your skills. But what you learn is definitely a matter of your hard work. Okay? So learning is very important. You should more focus yourself towards learning. It will definitely pay you off someday. If you don't perform well on some test, do not get disheartened. Right? That test is not the last test of your day or your life. You'll write many more tests in life. You will write many more exams in life. But I can definitely tell you, you'll definitely succeed in some or at some point of life. There is no doubt about it. Provided you have justified your learning process. If you have justified your learning process, there is no one who can stop you from achieving at least the desirable thing in life, right? So the moment you don't do well in exam, don't discourage yourself, don't blame yourself, don't blame God. Okay? That is very important part. Okay? Just keep thinking, yeah, maybe something better is coming. That's the motto you should have. CGPA का full form तो मुझे भी नहीं पता. I have to check. Right? Cumulative gross, something it is. I remember C is cumulative gross. I have to check. Performance, something like that. I have to check. Chalo, let's move ahead. Lot of stuff now. What we were discussing last class, I guess. We were discussing last class. Yeah, in CBSE it is stopped. I was talking about IIT. So I guess, yeah, cumulative grade points average. Correct. SGPA is also there for semesters. We were discussing about electrophilic substitution reaction, correct? Meghna, I was in IIT Roorkee. ठीक है? So, and also remove this thought from your mind that IITians are geeks, IITians are very intelligent. It's not like that. They have just performed well on some exam. That's how you should consider, right? That's all, nothing else. So nobody is less than anyone else. You have all born with some talent, some specialities. You need to recognize them and give your best in. If you keep sleeping, if you keep dreaming, if you keep watching some movies and you expect I'll become some big shot someday, that's not going to happen. Okay? So where is Roorkee? Very good question, Pranav. So the people who don't know anything about Roorkee, let me tell you, Indian Army's oldest cantonment. Indian Army's oldest cantonment is in Haridwar district, Roorkee. Haridwar is a district kind of. Roorkee is a taluk type of, like Dharwad and Hubli. Similarly, Haridwar and Roorkee. Okay? What is talent is sleeping? Very good question, Adesh. I was expecting this question only from you. What if your talent is sleeping? Good question. Right? Then give yourself or your talent a shock. It will wake up. It's not, nowadays it has increased, Ankit, but not that much also. Correct. You are right, Gaurav. So, this is completely true, Ashutosh. You are right. So, Adesh, Pritish has a suggestion for you. Take part in a sleeping competition. And Ganesh says you will be awarded with a dream if your talent is sleeping. They do get, if they sleep in the campus, then definitely nothing is going to happen, Pranav. Right? You need to be proactive in the campus. Chalo. So if you talk about ESR, electrophilic substitution reaction, right? And in the electrophilic substitution reaction, we have already discussed halogenation reaction. We'll discuss the other reactions today. We have discussed halogenation. Let us discuss the other reactions today. So were we having any homework? I guess yes. Oh, we were having homework. This one. So I guess this is an easy one. I guess it's an easy one. You can tell me what product you guys have got. You can tell me what product you guys have got. See, you have to identify the intermediate. You have to identify the intermediate. So let me give you the options. Just a minute. You have to identify the intermediate. You can tell me what answers you have got. Why not Pranav? Right. The product was 2,4,6-tribromophene. They have asked the intermediate, so you can definitely tell the intermediate. So you can definitely tell the intermediate. See, it is R. That means it can be more than one correct also. So we have to check that whether it was more than one correct or single correct. We should check that whether it was single correct or more than one correct. So I think it should be more than one correct only. It doesn't look like single correct. Yes. So we'll end the voting now. We'll end the voting now and see what's the answer. Right. So we know the product in this case is polysubstitution. You have taken aqueous bromine. So your product is 2,4,6-tribromophenol, right? So intermediate, you have ortho-para product. Of course, you have ortho-para product. You cannot get meta. Obviously, it is wrong, right? So you will get para product. This can be the intermediate, can be formed. You have one more ortho product. This can also be formed. So both the answers looks to be correct. We will verify it from the previous year answer key. It seems like A and C both are correct. Both are the intermediate form. You will also get para product. You will also get ortho product. After this, you will get one bromine here also. So this will be your product. So you'll get first bromine here, second bromine here, third bromine here. So both A and C will be formed in between. So both A and C can be correct. Is that clear, everyone? Both A and C can be correct in this question. Okay? Poll results doesn't matter here, na? Most of you have voted for C, but poll result doesn't matter here. It's more than one correct. So let's move ahead to our today's recall test. Look at it carefully and see what's the answer here. Look at it carefully and see what's the answer here. Okay? So you'll get a poll in front of you just now. We are doing bromine in CH, bromination in the presence of carbon disulfide. This is your reactant molecule. What product are you going to get? There are three groups. You have to identify their activating and deactivating nature. And then you have to see who will decide the product among all three of them. Pritesh, सोच लो एक बार. Think once more, Pritesh. Very good, Prashant, Mohit, Saksha, Gokul, check again. This is single correct, Sonat. Sonat, this is single correct. Rohan, check your answer again. Chetan, you also check again. Pooja is right. Kishore, check again. You have to check that, Pritesh. Gauri is right. Aishwarya is right. Chetna, check again. Naren is right. Vaibhav, check again. Ganesh is right. Preksha, check again. Chetan now is right. Pranav is right. Atharva is right. Ankit, check again. Keetan, check again. Meghna, check again. Sanjana, check again. Abhishek, right. Chaitra, K, right. Chamriddhi, right. Sanat, check again. Ashutosh, check again. Dhanush, check again. Tamanna, hi Tamanna. How are you doing? Tamanna, check your answer again. Sorry. Check your answer again. So, Aditi, DS, check your answer again. Preksha, still you need to check your answer. Meghna Patel is right. Trupti, check again. Tejas, check again. Chalo, I am ending this, guys. I am ending this on account of 3, 2, 1. Let's end this now. Muzaffar, check again, beta. Right. So you can see the results. Most of you have voted C, then B, then A, then D. So see, first of all, you have to keep telling me parallelly, huh? What about OH? OH is activating or deactivating? OH is activating or deactivating? What would you say? OH is activating. So activating means electrophile will go to ortho para of this. Correct? Pritesh, strong. Among OCH3, OCH3 is activating or deactivating? OCH3 is activating or deactivating? Again activating. Because both of them have lone pair of electrons, they will donate lone pair of electrons to benzene ring. Therefore, give benzene ring negative charge. Electrophile being positive charge can attack benzene ring easily. Okay? What about NO2? NO2 is deactivating or activating? NO2 is deactivating. So electrophile should go to meta of this. And electrophile should go to ortho para of this. Correct? So, which has more activating nature, OH or OR? Which has more activating power, OH or OR? OH has more activating power than OR. You can check the order of series which I have given you. OH has more activating power than OR. So among these two, who will decide? OH will decide. Correct? Among activating and deactivating, who decides? Among activating and deactivating, who decides? Activating decides. So electrophile will go to ortho para of OH. So this is the ortho. This is ortho. It is blocked by NO2. This is para. So it can go to ortho or para. Okay? Now with respect to OH, this is ortho. This is para. Also with respect to OCH3, this is ortho. This is also ortho. With respect to NO2, this is meta. Correct? That means if you send electrophile at these two positions, they are meta with respect to NO2. Right? And deactivating sends electrophile to meta. And with respect to OCH3, these two positions are ortho. It should directly electrophile to ortho para. With respect to OH, they are ortho para. That means all three of them will send the electrophile at these two positions only. We want to send it at meta. So what is its meta? This is meta. This is meta. So if electrophile comes here, NO2 is happy because electrophile is coming meta of NO2. It wants to send electrophile to ortho. With respect to OCH3, this is ortho. This is also ortho. So if you send electrophile to these two positions, all three of them conditions are satisfied. Okay? But electrophile will go to para position of OH. The correct answer is C, not B. Why? Why C is formed? Why para is formed, not ortho? Yes. Between, if you put electrophile to ortho of OH, let's say Br here, three groups will be very close to each other. So there will be steric hindrance among them. So if you place Br here, there will be steric hindrance. So therefore you cannot place Br between two groups. Therefore you will place it at para position. So your product formed will be Br. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? The correct answer is C. Right? Anybody having any doubt? Please ask. We are moving ahead. If there is anyone having any doubt, please ask. No doubts? Sure? Right. So let's move ahead. So now we are going to discuss other electrophilic substitution reactions. Please see this carefully. So we have already discussed halogenation. Now we will discuss about nitration and sulfonation. Nitration reaction and sulfonation reaction. If I take phenol, right, let me take it here. If I take phenol, and if I treat it with dilute nitric acid, is a weaker nitrating agent because a lot of solution will have a lot of water. So your product obtained will be orthonitrophenol and paranitrophenol. Right? Now, if you treat it with concentrated nitric acid, then your electrophile will go to all three positions. Tri-substitution will take place. Why? Because when you take concentrated nitric acid, the NO2 plus formed will be higher in concentration. The concentration of NO2 plus will be very, very high, right? So lot of NO2 will be present. So poly substitution or tri substitution will take place, and this compound is known as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can say it is 2, 4, 6 trinitro. Compound name is phenol, and its common name is known as picric acid. Its common name is known as picric acid. Its common name is known as picric acid. Is that clear, everyone? Yes. Is that clear, everyone? Now, but this is not the, this is the path one of forming the picric acid, but this is not a preferred path. Okay? It's not a preferred path. So what we generally do is, first we do the sulfonation of it. Okay? Treat it with concentrated H2SO4. You will get OH, SO3H. Again, since you are using concentrated, so poly substitution will take place. Then you treat it with nitric acid. So what is the advantage in this? Why path 2 of forming the picric acid is better than path 1? Why path 2 is better than path 1 for forming picric acid? Because when you treat it with concentrated nitric acid directly, concentrated nitric acid is a very good oxidizing agent. It's a very good oxidizing agent. So it can convert your phenol to quinone, benzoquinone. It can convert your phenol to benzoquinone, right? So nitric acid can convert your phenol to benzoquinone. If you don't want that to happen, first treat it with sulfuric acid. You'll get sulfonation. You'll get sulfonation at 246 position. Then you treat it with concentrated nitric acid. NO2 plus will substitute SO3H, and you'll get picric acid. In fact, bromine water gives halogenation, but chlorine water is also very better oxidizing agent. It will also oxidize your phenol to benzoquinone, right? So phenol on treatment with concentrated nitric acid or chlorine water can get oxidized to benzoquinone, right? Can get oxidized to benzoquinone. Is that clear? So we have done sulfonation also here. Parallelly, sulfonation has also been done, right? So we have done nitration as well as sulfonation. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. Is the mechanism important? We are not discussing any mechanism here because its mechanism is same as we had done in our first year, hydrocarbons. Okay? So guys, I'll give you a 5-second window. If there is any doubt on this, please ask. We are going to chloroquinone. Chloroquine I have heard. Chloroquinone matlab quinol. You should have a chloro group in this, most likely. You should have a chloro group somewhere in this, then you can say it as a chloroquinone. I'm not aware of it, Athar. I have to check that. Yeah, both should be concentrated only, Sakshi. Path 2 is better than path 1 because in path 1 you're using directly concentrated nitric acid. Concentrated nitric acid is a very good oxidizing agent. It can oxidize your phenol to benzoquinone also. If you do not want this side reaction to happen, you treat your phenol with concentrated sulfuric acid, which is not a good oxidizing agent. Correct? Now, you'll get SO3H at all three positions. Now, it cannot be oxidized. Why it cannot be oxidized? Because you have attached 3 electron withdrawing group. If they withdraw electron from benzene, benzene or phenol will not have enough electron to lose. If it does not have enough electron to lose, it cannot undergo oxidation. Therefore, this compound cannot undergo oxidation because of 3 electron withdrawing groups. The phenol will not have enough electron to lose and show oxidation reaction. Therefore, when you treat it with concentrated nitric acid, all SO3H will be replaced by NO2. Is that clear? Reaction will happen with that also, Pranav. It will be slow. And you will not get tri-substituted product, Pranav. You will get mono. Is that clear, everyone? No, second method is not reversible, Adesh. Chalo, let's move ahead. Let's do a question on this. So this is your question in front of you. I have used some previous reactions also in this method. Please check this carefully. Please check this carefully. This is aniline, Na2HCl, H2O warm gives B, Na2BF4 will give you C. What product would you get in this? What product you will get in this? Yes. So you have another 20 seconds to vote. So please vote carefully and quickly. Right. So we'll end it in the next 10 seconds. So please vote fast. So we'll end it on a count of 3, 2, 1. Let's end this now. Samriddhi and Pranav, both of you are right. Pritesh is also right. Right. So the options are like, you can easily answer this. Right. The options are like, you can easily answer this. Correct. So you can see, I had shown you the result. Most of you had voted for D. So see here. So first reaction is nothing but aniline on treatment with NaNO2HCl gives you a disonium salt. If you remember, you will get a disonium salt, N2 plus Cl minus. Right? It should be 0 to 5 degrees Celsius also here. So you will get a disonium salt, which on treatment with water and warm, N2 will be eliminated and water will attack as a nucleophile. So you will get phenol formed, OH. Right? You will get a phenol product. Now NO2BF4, you should not hesitate in answering this. You should know that BF3 is neutral. If you add one more F minus, BF4 minus is tetrahedral. So BF4 minus and NO2 plus. It is going to be a nitrating mixture. It will give you NO2 plus as the electrophile. And we know phenol is ortho-para-directing. So it can go to ortho position. It can go to para position. So you can get A also. You can get C also. Sorry, not C. You can get A also. You can get B also. So both A and B will be correct. The only trick in this question was NO2BF4 is also a nitrating solution because it can give NO2 plus. Yes, Saksha, I know that. Major product here would be A. A would be your major product because of hydrogen bonding. A is major product because of hydrogen bonding. Okay? Is that clear, everyone? Yes. Yes, guys, is it clear? Correct, Pritesh. You're right. All right. So let's move ahead. So the next thing we have to discuss here is a name reaction called Reimer-Tiemann reaction. See, till now you have studied only these type of electrophilic substitution reactions. Let me tell you, Reimer-Tiemann reaction is also a type of electrophilic substitution reaction. It is also a type of electrophilic substitution reaction. I will give you the reaction first. So the reaction says, if you treat phenol, if you take phenol and treat it with CHCl3 and NaOH. CHCl3 and NaOH. So in the presence of CHCl3 and NaOH, your product obtained will be phenol and you'll get aldehyde here, CH2. Right? If you want to name this compound, CH2 has higher priority. So numbering starts from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So second position pe OH will be named as prefix 2-hydroxy. Benzene pe CH2 is known as benzaldehyde. 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde is your name. And the common name of this compound is known as, very, very important, salicylaldehyde. Do you guys remember this? Salicylaldehyde. Do you guys remember this? Salicylaldehyde. Even you will get a para product also, but it will be a minor product. Yes, salicylaldehyde I told you to remember like Saheli. CHO. Correct? So these are the two products. You will get ortho pe CHO as well as para pe CHO. But major product is going to be ortho because of hydrogen bonding. Okay? Now, this is your reaction. It's a 2-mark question in boards. It comes for 2 marks to explain this reaction in boards. Okay? Now, let us move towards mechanism of this reaction. This reaction mechanism is very important for all the JEE and NEET students. Okay? So see this, how it happens. So first step, you have taken chloroform and NaOH. So chloroform is like this, CH, Cl, Cl, Cl. NaOH will give OH minus. Now the question here is, what can happen here? Either Cl act as a good leaving group and OH minus act as a nucleophile, substitution take place. So Cl minus will be substituted by OH. Either this reaction happens, OH minus act as nucleophile, or OH minus can act as a base. But for OH minus to act as a base, you need an acidic proton here. Does this compound has an acidic proton? This is also known as, for your information, chloroform. We have already discussed this. So So does chloroform has acidic hydrogen? Does chloroform has acidic hydrogen? Yes, it has acidic hydrogen. So guys, this hydrogen is acidic. Why this hydrogen is acidic? Why this hydrogen is acidic? Because Cl has minus I effect, Cl has minus I effect, Cl has minus I effect. Correct? So guys, to answer this particular short question correctly, Adesh was the one who had answered it first. And I can't even imagine Adesh is the one who even didn't study carbonate compound in his class 10th. So great change in that way, Adesh. Chalo. So let's move ahead. So this hydrogen is acidic. Why it is acidic? Because all of us know acidic character is directly proportional to minus I and minus R effect. All 3 Cl will have minus I effect. So due to minus I effect of 3 Cl, this hydrogen will become acidic. Okay, that is very important. So what I'll do is, this bond will break towards like this, carbon. So carbon will get a negative charge. So if this bond breaks like this, carbon becomes a negative charge, hydrogen becomes a positive charge. So H plus is released. That H plus will be taken by OH minus. So OH minus takes H plus, act as a base. So OH minus H plus, water is released. Correct? So OH minus H plus, water is released, and you will get CCl3 minus. Right? Now we all know Cl is a good leaving group. It will leave like this. So if Cl leaves like this, carbon will get a positive charge. So now carbon has a positive charge as well as negative charge. Carbon has a positive charge as well as negative charge. So it will become neutral. So you'll get CCl2. 2 electrons are free for carbon. Correct? So 2 electrons are free. Carbon is forming 2 bonds. So since it can form 2 bonds more, it is called divalent species because it can form 2 more bonds, right? And this intermediate, guys, is known as carbene. This intermediate is known as carbene. Right? Do you remember when you were in school, teachers used to give you stars, 5 star, 3 star, 2 star, you know? Remember? So similarly, so this is very, 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 very important. Okay? So till now, this is carbene intermediate. It's a intermediate. So till now in organic chemistry, you have studied the following types of intermediate: carbocation, carbanion, free radicals. These were 3 intermediates you studied last year. Have you studied any other intermediate apart from these 3? Yes, Vadiraj, correct. So have you studied any other intermediate apart from these 3? Carbocation, carbanion, diazonium is not an intermediate. You can say, okay, carbocation, carbanion, free radical. Mechanism is not important for votes. Very good, Ashutosh. Benzene. In last chapter, you have studied benzene. Correct? So let me summarize all intermediates. Carbocation, carbanion. So carbocation is formed in lot of reactions. Carbanion, any reaction where carbanion intermediate is formed. Any reaction which you remember where carbanion intermediate is formed. I am revising you, making you revise. So carbanion intermediate is formed in which reaction? Very good. E1CB. Apart from E1CB, it is also formed in SNAR. E1CB, SNAR mechanism also it is formed. Correct? So carbocation, a lot of reactions. SN1, lot of reactions, dehydration of alcohol. So lot of reaction mein carbocation is formed. Carbanion in E1CB, SNAR, decarboxylation. Free radical, halogenation of alkanes. ठीक है? Benzene, NH2, chlorobenzene reaction with NaNH2. Correct? Nucleophilic substitution reaction. Fifth intermediate we are doing today is carbene. It's also very important intermediate. We'll do one more intermediate in last chapter, that is nitrene. So 6 intermediates are there total in your syllabus. So we are going to discuss about carbene now. Right? I will first tell you the mechanism, then I'll tell you a little bit about carbene. So the carbene, thoda sa I will add here. So first I will discuss the mechanism, then I'll come to the carbene. So this is your first step of the mechanism. Right? So you have generated carbene. All of you have taken the screenshot. I am going to move ahead. So carbene intermediate is formed. It is called dichlorocarbene. Dichlorocarbene. This was asked in NEET 2018. In Riemann-Tiemann reaction, which intermediate is formed? Simple question tha. Riemann-Tiemann reaction mein which intermediate is formed? Answer was dichlorocarbene. ठीक है? Is that clear, everyone? Any doubts? No doubts? Sure. Chalo, let's move ahead then. So now the second step of the mechanism is phenol. Phenol will come and react with it. So see how the reaction goes. Just a minute, let me rewrite it. Okay? So see, you are taking a basic medium. You are taking a basic medium. So in basic medium, NaOH, phenol will lose H plus, OH minus, water eliminated. So O minus will take Na plus. It will exist as phenoxide ion. It will exist as O minus Na plus. Phenoxide ion. Now what will happen? See here. This oxygen is negatively charged. Next carbon should be positive. Therefore, this bond will break like this. And you have dichlorocarbene. It is electrophilic. Why it is electrophilic? Why it will act as electrophile? Two reasons are there. First is because of Cl ka minus I effect, there will be a positive charge generated here, delta plus. That's why it acts as electrophile. Now, since this carbon gets a negative charge, the negatively charged carbon will attack this carbene carbon. Okay? So this bond will break like this. Carbon gets positive, positive negative double bond. This carbon gets negative. It will form a bond with carbene carbon. So what do you get? You get something like this. You get something like this. O minus, then CCl2. Right? CCl2. Sorry, not O minus. Not O minus. This carbon has got positive charge. So positive negative double bond. So you'll get a double bond here. Right? What about this carbon? What will be charged on this carbon? This carbon will be negatively charged. Why this carbon is negatively charged? Because it was neutral. It was neutral. Negatively charged carbon is attacking this. So negative charged carbon is attacking this. So this carbon will become what? Negative. Because it is accepting electron from this carbon. So it will become negative. I am negatively charged. If I come and slap you, so what charge I will give you? Negative. Correct? So similarly, this is negatively charged. If it comes and slap this, it will get a negative charge. Correct? Now, the next step is very important. See this carefully. In the next step, there is a hydrogen here. There is a hydrogen here, CH bond. This CH bond will break like this, so that this carbon will get a negative charge, right? And this carbon will get, this bond will break like this. This carbon will get a positive charge, positive negative double bond again. Oxygen gets negative charge, right? And when this bond breaks like this, H plus is formed, which will be taken by C minus, right? So overall, what you are going to get, right? So I am repeating again, this bond breaks like this. So this bond breaks like this, carbon negative. This bond breaks like this, carbon positive, double bond, and oxygen negative. So oxygen negative, there is a double bond here. this as it is, and when this bond breaks like this, H plus is released, which will be taken by C minus, right? So that you'll get CH here, Cl, Cl, right? Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? Now, what will happen in next step? Again, NaOH will come, 2 moles, so that OH minus will now substitute your both Cl. Substitution reaction will take place, and both Cl will be substituted by O minus Na plus. You have CH, OH, OH. Now this is something called, both the OH are on same carbon. Both the OH are on same carbon. So you say it is called gem diol. It is known as gem diol. And I know gem diols are unstable. Gem diols are unstable. They immediately lose water molecule. It will immediately lose a molecule of water. If it loses a molecule of water, minus H2O, this carbon one bond is free, this oxygen one bond is free, so they will form a bond with itself, double bond O. So your product formed here will be O minus Na plus C double bond OH, aldehyde. Now you have removed water in this step, right? That water will come and donate H plus to O minus. So that O minus will take proton from water and become phenol again. So you'll get OH here, CHO here. So long mechanism, all of you, please check all these steps. If there is any doubt, please ask. So this is how you will get your aldehyde. Fourth step is 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you asking this step, Chetan? Chetan, are you asking this step? This is easy, no? You have added NaOH. So OH minus will act as a nucleophile, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Cl is a good leaving group. Carbon gets a positive charge. So Cl minus is substituted by OH. Then this Cl will also be substituted by OH. So 2 OH you have got. Is that clear, Chetan? 2 Cl are substituted by OH. Anybody having any other doubt, please see this mechanism again. Anybody having any other doubt, please see this mechanism again. Please see this mechanism again. Why H plus from OH is taken and directly, why H plus is taken from OH? Why is H plus from OH is taken and directly hydrogen from last second step? I didn't get your doubt only, Adesh. Again NaOH is generated. Yes, you can say that. Again NaOH is generated. Pritesh. 2 OH came if only one attacks. No, I have taken 2 mole na NaOH. So both will attack. I have shown only one attack. I am assuming you guys are smart. I am assuming you guys are smart. You will write the second one yourself. Sorry, I was assuming you guys are smart. So you can write the second substitution yourself. Actually, carbenes ka name is something else. Pranav will discuss it later. Carbene has lone pair, then why it will act as electrophile? I'll answer that, Basavraj, when I explain carbene. I will explain carbene separately, Basavraj, then you'll understand. Because it has empty p orbital, Basavraj. Yeah. Any doubt, anyone? Or is it clear? If it is clear, then please press yes. If it is not clear, then please post your doubts. So this is your mechanism of Reimer-Tiemann reaction. If it is clear, please press yes. Can KOH be used? Yes, you can use KOH also. No, author. Don't worry, I will explain carbene properly. I have not discussed hybridization of carbene yet. I will discuss it. Don't worry. Okay? So let us do one question on this then. Yes. Yeah. So shall we do a question on this? We'll do one question on this. Why won't OH eliminate H on gemdiol? OH eliminate H on gemdiol matlab? Sir, is this last slide? Yes, this is the last slide. I didn't get your doubt only, Pranav. I have said simply that it is unstable, it will lose a molecule of water. H from this carbon, OH from this carbon. Right? Water is eliminated. I did get your doubt. Now, is carbene intermediate in other reaction also? One more reaction I will teach you tomorrow. So this is your question on it. So if you do this metanitrophenol, if you do the Reimer-Tiemann for this, what product will be obtained as major product? What product will be obtained as the major product? What product will be obtained as the major product? This is your last question of the day. So tomorrow I will start with carbenes, and I think we'll be starting ethers tomorrow. We'll be starting ethers tomorrow. Don't forget, this Sunday you have a test till physical properties of phenol. Prepare well. Preparation and physical properties only, no chemical properties. Right. So you can start putting quickly, and let me see how many of you get it right. So I have already in the beginning told you this is a type of electrophilic substitution reaction. Consider Reimer-Tiemann as electrophilic substitution reaction. Rohan asked why they take test and all. I have very good explanation of it, Rohan. I have very good explanation of it. Okay? Whenever there is an intake, there has to be outtake, right? I strongly oppose not taking test. If you don't have a test in your life will be bored. Let me tell you, your life will be literally a bore. So if you have to take an intake, you have to do output, right? Your anything, whether it is engine, human body, anything. So if you have taken a knowledge in, you have to give a test out. Chalo, let's end it on account of 3 then. We'll be ending this on account of 3, 2, 1. Let's end this now. Let's end this now. Right. So now see, one is activating, other is deactivating. So who will decide? Activating will send electrophile to its orthopara. It will send electrophile to its meta. This is deciding. This is deciding. So electrophile can go to ortho or para of this. So either electrophile can go here, 1, here, 2, here, 3. Correct? So it cannot go here because of steric hindrance. So para and this ortho is the only option left. So I told you it will go to ortho. Why it will go to ortho? This ortho? Because at this ortho you will have hydrogen bonding. Because at this ortho it will be stabilized by hydrogen bonding. So this hydrogen bonding will stabilize this. So therefore, ortho is obtained as major product, not para. Right? So you will get D as the major product, not P. Para is not obtained as major product. Here, ortho is obtained as major product due to hydrogen bonding. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, everyone. Is that clear? No. My next question is not at all doable. I need to teach carbene before it. So tomorrow I will start with carbenes and its reaction. So tomorrow what I am going to teach you is carbene, hybridization, why they are electrophilic, why they are nucleophilic, types of carbene, everything. Singlet carbene, triplet carbene. I'll teach you everything about carbene tomorrow and its reaction. So I'll teach you this first, do some question on it, then we'll go to another name reaction called call-based reaction. Okay? So again, tomorrow's class is important, please don't miss it. Today no homework. So Athar, we said electrophile will go to ortho pair of OH, these three positions. It cannot go here due to steric hindrance. You get either para or ortho. I said ortho is the major product due to hydrogen bonding, not para. This is what I said. Athar. Okay? Chalo, that's all we have for today. We'll move to our Kahoot. Today's Kahoot is not easy. It's a little difficult. I have a Victor doubt and Victor Mayer test. Solubility. It is color also, solubility also. Mostly it is solubility. It is solubility, Ashutosh, but you can distinguish between primary and secondary based on color, but you cannot distinguish between tertiary. Yes. So tertiary alcohol do not give Victor Mayer test. Generally we say that. I'll discuss the color if you want, but it's majorly solubility. So let me give you today's Kahoot is not going to be easy. I'm telling you in advance. It's tough. You can pull up your socks, provided they are not smelling. So get ready. Get ready. So your game pin is 495 9059. 495 9059. 495 9059. So we have the list here. People have started joining in. That's great. So as I said, today's Kahoot is not easy. It's slightly difficult. To balance it out, I have kept one odd question very easy. Like one odd question, I have kept it extremely easy, which you can see and mark. One or two like that. But others are slightly difficult. You have to use your brain. I hate IPL. This should be Preksha. I hate IPL should be Preksha. Chalo. You see the topic soon, Pranav. I don't know who is this Thanos. I guess somebody feels Vedesh sir lucky. They always play with Vedesh sir's name. Chalo, let us. Somebody had played with my name also yesterday. Yeah, Ranchor Das, Shamak Das Chachar is with us. See me in top 5 with us. Pritesh has joined finally. La 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 La. What the good name. Very musical name. Lyrical name. RCB play bold. I'm just seeing if somebody is joining with the I hate CSK name or I hate RCB name. Chalo. How many Pritesh are there? We'll start. Chalo. Let's start. So let's start. So guys, today's quote is based on obviously Bollywood movies, but it's thoda twisting. Like, read it carefully. The movie, which was initially named High Jump, inspired by biography of Japanese filmmaker Akira Kurosawa. So, a movie initially named as High Jump, inspired by the Japanese filmmaker Akira Kurosawa, is which of these four? That's actually, when I answered it correctly. It's logical enough. Yes, I was knowing Wake Up Kid people will choose. It's Tare Zameen Par. If you are smart enough, only inspiring movie among these four is Three Idiots and Tare Zameen Par. So it has to be biography of someone, means obviously it has to be Tare Zameen Par, right? Special child. Let's see the next one. Oh, Shavni on the top. This Supreme something soccer Supreme is on second. Some Smiley is on third. Potato is on fourth. Weird names, guys. Fifth one is Chirag. Well played, guys. This was a good question. Which was the first movie about cricket that featured Amir Khan? First movie about cricket which featured Amir Khan. That's a good one. First movie about cricket which featured Amir Khan. I hope you guys have seen this movie. Chalo. Let's end this. And people have proudly chosen Lagan. And I'm sorry to say Lagan is wrong. Amir Khan played a role of cricketer in a movie called Awwal Number. Okay, Awwal Number. That means first position. So it was his first movie as a cricketer. So I hope many of you have got it wrong. It is possible, Justin. You can go home and do your research. That's the reason I had kept this question. People have even chosen Dhoom 3. I'm surprised to see this. There are some people who have chosen Dhoom 3 also. Some have chosen Dil Chahta Hai. Oh my God. You guys must be legend to choose these two options, you know. Amir Khan played a cricketer in these two movies. Seriously. Chalo, let's end this. It's 90s movie, correct. Let's see the next one. So scores are going to change dramatically. This Smiley person is on first, Shavni on second. Third is this GOT fan Daenerys Targaryen on fourth. KV Chetan for the first time in top 5. Next one. Shahenshah is one of the iconic movies of Bollywood history ever. Who wrote its original story? So Shahenshah was Amitabh's one of the most historically legendary iconic movie of all time. Right? Amitabh Bachchan's all-time best movies. Who wrote its original story? If you forgot, there's a famous dialogue in the movie, Rishte mein to hum tumhare baap lagte hain, naam hai Shahenshah. So this is a very famous movie, very famous dialogue. Who wrote this story? Oh my God. I was expecting a weird answer here. It was Jaya Bachchan, his wife, who wrote its original story. It was later on modified by your Javed Akhtar, right? Javed Akhtar is a father of Farhan Akhtar, if you remember. Salim Khan is the father of Salman Khan. Inder Raj Anand is nowhere in the picture. I don't know how you guys have chosen it. Out of the box maybe. So the correct answer was A, Jaya Bachchan. The scores are going to change dramatically. As I said, Athar on the top. Some smiling person is on second. Shravani on third. Daenerys Targaryen on fourth. Chetan still on the fifth. That means Chetan and Daenerys without scoring also they are in top 5 means everybody has got it wrong. Everybody has got it wrong. Second last question. First Indian film with sound. Very easy question. It was the first Indian film which was not silent. It was the first Indian film which had an audio. It was the first Indian film which had an audio. And its name is, yes, well answered, Alam Ara. It was not Kalidas, it was Alam Ara. So, some first year students had told me this was there in their Hindi textbook. This was there in their Hindi textbook also in 9th or 10th standard. Correct. Yes, I know that, Adesh. So let's move ahead. Adesh is 2 points behind I hate CSK. Is it? And there were 2 questions tough, Pranav. Still you are not in top 5, Pranav. So Athar on the top, Chetan on second. What's wrong with Chetan today? I don't know. That is in third. Riyansh on fourth. I don't know who is this. Some match is on fifth. Tomorrow is RCB match. Oh, tomorrow is RCB match is on fifth. Oh. Last question is very easy. All of you should get it right. What is the name of lead female character in Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge? So it's a movie of Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan, there was a favorite dialogue also with her name. So what is the role of this Kajol Khan in that movie called Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge? It's a very easy one. I've kept it intentionally easy. So Pranav is not going to be in top 5. And the answer is obviously Simran, Ja Ji Le Apni Zindagi, Amrish Puri dialogue. So let's see the score list. The podium has to be very surprising. Let's see the podium. Daenerys on third, well played Daenerys, Targaryen. Athar on second, and is it Chetan on top? Oh my God, KV Chetan for the first time on the top. Well played Chetan. Riyansh and Aditi DS is in the top 5 guys. Surprising. She had a lateral entry into the podium. So top 5 mein she had it. So Vijeta was Daenerys. Oh, have you watched the whole series, Vijeta? Riyansh is. Oh, is it? Well played, Preksha. You have watched all 8 seasons? Yeah, very good. I have watched it too. How is Chetan in top 5? Top first, Athar got all 5 out of 5. Athar got 5 out of 5 correct. Chetan maybe have answered it quickly. Chetan maybe have answered it quickly. So speed matters, Adesh. Chalo, we'll do that Pratham. KKR versus Mumbai Indians, I would bet on, I don't know KKR team, still I would bet on Mumbai Indians. I think we can finish this chapter in, most likely by Saturday we should be able to finish. By Saturday we should be able to finish. I know that Tejas, I don't feel bad for it. Let her dance, Preksha. She played well. So Adesh is saying to show match by screen sharing. Adesh, I would like to show you something. How about this? Obviously, I'll support Punjab. There is no doubt I'll support Punjab. I'm not that hardcore fan as you guys are, but I will any day support Punjab. then KKR has a good team, man. Chalo, let's end it here. Why not RCB? Because I don't like RCB. I don't like RCB only. They usually don't play according to their potential. That's why. Chalo, let's end it here. Till then, yes, Adesh. Yes, Chandan. Chalo. When we will finish this syllabus, November end is my approximation. Thank you, Monisha. Thank you, Naren. Take care, guys. Have a good day ahead and study well for the Sunday test. Good one, Ashutosh. RCB is like resonance effect. CSK is like ortho effect. Good one. Bye, Preksha. B for bye. T for Tata. T for take care. H for have. G for good. D for day. Chalo. Let's end this now, guys. MI is aromaticity. I still hate IPL. You keep hating IPL, Preksha. It doesn't matter. People will keep hating. People will keep liking. It's individual's choice. But you should keep doing something which you like. That's all. Chalo, let's end it here. Guys, take care. Have a good day. And may God bless you all.